Welcome to NutriMost Ultimate Fat Loss System, utilizing advanced surf technology, where you can lose 25 to 45 or more pounds in just 40 days. There's no exercise needed, absolutely no hunger, no cravings, no drugs, no hormones, no shots, no crazy diets, no prepackaged foods. I know, it sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? But believe me, prepare to expand your mind and your thoughts on weight loss, because with the help of technology, all of this is absolutely true. Because of technology, we've cracked the code on weight loss so that you can finally lose the excess fat once and for all. This is Robin. She lost 73 pounds. Just look at her there. Here's their numbers. She went from 198.2 pounds, she's only 5'1", to 124.8. Her percent body fat went from 43.5% to just 22%. But here's the best part. Her blood pressure before was 198 over 108. Now it's just 108 over 70. And her metabolic age, which only goes from 12 to 90, so a 90 could be anything over 90. She was 90, and now it's just 25. Now Robin's 48 years old. And before she complained of chest pains and being tired, now she feels great and she's energized. This is Vince Fermini. He lost 53 pounds in just 40 days. Here's his numbers. From 230 to 177. His fat percentage went from 32.3% to just 21.7%. His fat mass, 73.2 pounds to just 38.6. His visceral fat, that's the bad fat that's around your heart. That's a scale from 1 to 59. Anything above 12 is bad. Vince was a 17, now he's a 10. His metabolic age was 85, now he's just 43. And he added this. He said before his sex life was a 2, and now it's like he's 22. Enrico lost 50.2 pounds in just 40 days. Hi, I'm Dr. Ray Wisniewski. I'm known as the Weight Loss Answer Man. And I've created the NutriMost Ultimate Fat Loss Scanning System that takes advantage of what I feel is the greatest breakthrough in weight loss, as well as natural health and healing, in more than 100 years. Resonant frequency technology. It's the most amazing breakthrough technology that allows us to find the perfect recipe for your individual weight loss needs. And it's based on all the factors involved in your fat burning and metabolism. In fact, no two individuals could ever have the same needs. As of this time, there are only about a dozen doctors in the world who have been trained and certified by me to utilize these powerful scans and technologies. And you are so fortunate that one of the top doctors in the world, Dr. Brian Carskaddan, is in your area. I personally am very familiar with Dr. Carskaddan's expertise and training, and I highly recommend him for any of your weight loss or health challenges. As I stated before, you are so fortunate to have Dr. Brian Carskaddan, one of the top natural healthcare providers in the world, in your area, who I highly recommend for any of your health or weight loss challenges. See, our system is unlike anything else out there. In fact, what you see out there offers no real solution. In fact, I say they're part of the problem. When you take a look at things like Weight Watchers, Curves, Jenny Craig, Slim Fast, Nutrisystems. Here's the obesity trends chart from the government from 1990. You see the light blue states represent less than 10% obesity. The ones that have that medium shade blue, that's 10 to 14% obesity. 1993, we had to add yet another color because these states are now 15 to 19% obesity. 1994, 1995, 1998, we had to add yet another color because these states are over 20% obesity. 1999, 2000, 2001, we had to add yet another color because this state's over 25% obesity. 2002, 2003, 2004, and 2005, we had to add yet another color because now we're over 30% obesity. 2006, 2007 is the last year that we have. But let me just tell you, as of 2013, the national average is about 34% obesity. In fact, we just had two states, Alabama and Louisiana, just went over 40% obesity. Now, let me ask you this. Since 1990, has there been more low-fat food or less low-fat? Has there been more diet or less diet foods? Oh yeah, there's more low-fat, there's more diet, there's more low-calorie, there's more Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers, there's more gyms, there's more of all of this. Then why in the world has obesity just exploded? Let me tell you, it's all because of hormonal and neurotransmitter disruption. And these programs are part of the problem, along with the foods that we're eating, the chemicals that are in our food that are disrupting our hormones, disrupting our neurotransmitters. See, every other program focuses almost entirely on the diet. And what that does is this. When you cut calories without this technology, your body turns fat burning off and turns fat storage on. You slow the metabolism. So what you're doing is you're teaching the body how to gain weight. Our focus is on the technology to turn on fat burning and turn off fat storage. Because of surf technology, you can lose 1 to 2 pounds per day.
My name is Maria. I've lost 19.4 pounds in 13 days. It's been fairly easy. It's going well so far. Thanks, Dr. Ray.
Now, Maria has lost 19.4 pounds in just 13 days. We're going to have her on later where she lost 66 pounds, and she has lost a total now of 104 pounds. Maria's life has dramatically transformed. And it's all because of this 5-component approach we use where we hydrate, cleanse, and balance the pH. We do nutritional detoxification. The big thing is this one right here. It's personalized based on your hormones and your body type using surf technology with the NutriMost fat loss scan. And then it's our proprietary system so we can reset the hypothalamus and the weight set point so you never gain the weight back. It's all doctor supervised and personalized. It's not just about losing weight. It's about improving your health. This is Gene.
I came to Dr. Ray because a lady in our church has been coming to Dr. Ray, and so I wanted to feel better, so I started coming. I had gone to my liver doctor before I started with Dr. Ray, and so then I started coming to Dr. Ray, and I've been here for 23 days, and I've lost 25 pounds, and I feel better, and that's why I wanted to come here, is to feel better, and I do feel better. I can bend over without breathing heavily, and I can walk up hills and don't breathe heavily. And then I went to my liver doctor just recently, and he couldn't believe it. He said, I've never seen a 70-year-old man lose that much weight in that small amount of time. And after we talked about the procedure for a while, he said, well, I can't do anything else for you, so. But I really thank Dr. Ray for this program, and I'm happy with the results so far. Thank you.
Did you hear Gene, what he talked? He talked about going to his liver doctor. Well, this is his liver doctor. His liver doctor is with the Center for Liver Diseases. In fact, he's part of the Starzl transplant team. And this is what his assessment was. Gene is a 71-year-old gentleman with a metabolic syndrome who was sent to me for mild elevation in his liver function tests and imaging suggestive of fatty liver. Gene has made a truly remarkable turnaround over the last year to lose 75 pounds at his age. He attributes most of this to his weight loss program. Since his weight loss, he has been able to stop his diabetes, blood pressure, and cholesterol medications, and based on his laboratory studies today, I do not see any need for him to restart them. Equally impressively, the patient underwent an ultrasound today which showed resolution of his fatty liver. Gene is a true model. I think of what can be done in patients with fatty liver. He is one of the few patients I have seen who's had radiographic evidence of resolution in his fat. Let me just tell you something. His doctor was amazed at what we were able to do. In fact, they asked us, how did we do this? We explained to them resonant frequency technology. We explained to them how something called autophagy, which means self-eating. And let me just explain this. When your body is eating fat, it innately knows to take out your bad cells first. So if you have a bad liver cell, it's going to take out the bad liver cell, replace it with a healthy liver cell. If you have a bad thyroid cell, it takes out the bad thyroid cell, replace it with a good one. Or a bad pancreas cell, replaces it with a healthy pancreas cell. These are Gene's results. Before 270.4 pounds, now just 185.6 pounds. Before, he had a fatty liver, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and sleep apnea. And by the way, that's the thing that meant the most for him, because all of these health issues have been resolved. Let me just tell you, if they would have told him you're not going to have a fatty liver anymore, you're not going to have diabetes anymore, you're not going to have sleep apnea anymore, or high blood pressure anymore, or cholesterol, he would have done anything for this. Before he was on lots of medication, now he's not on any medication. Had 105 pounds of fat, now he has just 45.4 pounds of fat. Went from 39% body fat to just 24.4%. His metabolic age was at 90. Now Gene's 70 years old, but now his metabolic age, 55. Just look at the difference. See, it's his 5-component approach, and part of that is hydrating, cleansing, and balancing your pH with this alkaline water that's microclustered, it's highly antioxidant, it's highly filtered, it's oxygenated. Secondly, is to detoxify. See, the body protects itself from chemicals by storing them in fat. So in order to lose weight, you have to detoxify the body, both systemically and cellularly. See, once you can get rid of the toxins, your body can get rid of the fat because now it's no longer needed. But the third thing, hormone production, this is what we've been on the forefront, is the relationship of hormones and weight gain. See, all weight gain involves a hormonal component. So to have long-lasting permanent weight loss, we have to balance and correct the hormones. In fact, the research states that hormone production begins to decrease about 1 to 3% per year globally after the age of 30 years old. So by the time you're 50 years old, you have less than 50% hormonal production on average. In fact, you've seen the various body types and various shapes. You got to say, why are they shaped so differently? You know, why do we gain weight in different areas? It's all because of hormones. But now, you don't have to guess when we can test. And this is our greatest breakthrough. It's called comprehensive electroimpedance resonant frequency technology. Using that with the ultimate fat loss scan has made all the difference. Uses a galvanic skin response with a computer chip in the hand cradle. We're able to send resonant frequencies and examine how the response is. This is how it works. If you were allergic to pollen, in the presence of pollen, your cells would have a certain cellular response. If we would take the resonant frequency of pollen, and everything has a characteristic frequency. If we would take the resonant frequency without pollen present and subject it to those same cells, those cells would have the exact same cellular response as if it was pollen. So we can take the same principle, that technology, and assess every single factor for fat burning, fat storage, and fat metabolism. So we're looking at the organs involved, the hormones, neurotransmitters, vitamins, minerals, toxins, heavy metals, bacteria, viruses, nanobacteria, mycoplasma, candida, parasites, biotoxins, all of these factors. And so the way this works is we have this fat burning zone. We can identify all the out of range fat biomarkers. Once the program identifies them, then the program will tell us exactly what we need to do to bring those out of range fat biomarkers into zone. And a biomarker can be a hormone, it could be a toxin or a neurotransmitter, whatever it is. It's what do we need to do to bring it into zone. So the first thing, it's going to tell us what nutritional supplements, and that's all included in our program. But here's the big thing. We can find the exact recipe for you for fat burning. And everybody's different. Yours might be 3,000 parts triiodothyronine, which is a thyroid hormone, or maybe it's 150 parts of CoQ10, or 1,470 parts of neurotensin, which is a neurotransmitter. So now we have this perfect recipe. Now what we can do is, normally we wouldn't be able to make that recipe, but here's what we can do. We can use that same technology and take the resonant frequency of that formula, of that recipe, and output that into a carrier substance so that we embed that into that carrier so that when you put it in water and drink it, there's no hormones, there's no neurotransmitters, but your body acts as if there is. And we can do the exact same thing with the toxins to find the perfect recipe for your detoxification. We can also find what are the hormones your body shows the highest preference to for fat burning, and we can embed those hormones into our weight loss formula, our weight loss recipe. See, we can use that technology to determine the exact supplements to assist the production of your own hormones naturally, but we can create these customized recipes for the hormones and the neurotransmitters for the detoxification. See, these formulas are personalized with the exact potency that responded best for your body as determined by this technology. These formulas are like a fingerprint. No two are ever alike. In fact, we calculated this. We got to 10 to the 32nd and stopped. It's quadrillions times quadrillions times quadrillions of possibilities. No two people could ever be the same. It's your perfect fat burning recipe. See, there's a number of causes of hormonal imbalances, but if we could just reset the main hormonal control portion of the brain called the hypothalamus, that changes everything. And with this technology, it allows us to create the perfect fat burning state with the nutrients, with the embedded resonant frequencies, with the lipotropic formula for fat burning, as well as we're able to reset that hypothalamus. It also allows us to target the breakdown of abnormal adipose tissue. It helps us bring the body into an accelerated state of autophagy, like we saw with Gene earlier. We're able to reset the weight set point. We're able to raise and reset the metabolism. So when we use this in conjunction with the low calorie intake, our typical results, the typical results are men lose 35 to 45 or more pounds in just 40 days, where women lose 27 to 32 pounds in 40 days. We say 20 to 45 pounds of weight loss in 40 days because we guarantee you at least 20 pounds. See, there's three types of fat in the body. The normal fat reserves are just there for regular, normal maintenance of temperature and just use of your muscles. You also have the structural fat or the visceral fat. That's the fat between the bones to give your body shape and form like the bones of the face. But then you have your abnormal adipose fat. And that's the fat that's locked in, and you're not going to burn it unless there's an extreme emergency situation. See, our system targets this abnormal fat, where most diets, you're going to lose structural fat. Your face will look tired, worn out. It'll be sunk in. Not so with this program. Most diets, you can lose the weight, you can get thinner, but you still have the stubborn fat. You have the fat in the hips, the bum. You have the spare tire. Not so with our system. Where most diets, you lose weight where you don't want to. In the areas that you do want to lose, that's where the fat stays. It's not so with our system. Here's one of the biggest questions people ask. Is losing 1 to 2 pounds per day safe? Well, I've been doing this for 31 years. For most of those, for the past 29 or so years, I would have said, absolutely, you cannot do that. It's not safe. But the NutriMost system with surf technology changes everything. This makes all the difference because it's been shown that with this system, weight loss comes directly from that abnormal adipose fat tissue. The loss isn't muscular or structural fat that the body needs and is usually depleted with other diets. By the way, these other diets, you lose a ton of water. Not so with this program. You're going to gain water. Those losing weight with our surf technology not only look great, but most often they'll find that by balancing the hormones and nutritional needs, it activates autophagy, a condition that helps your body overcome various health challenges. So this is a complete fat burning system so that you can lose the weight really fast, lose the weight where you want to lose it, balance your hormones, detoxify your cells, organs, and tissues, give you more energy, and improve your health. See, everyone has a different body shape, they have different needs, they have different goals. There's not one plan that's right for everyone because they all have different hormones involved. Our program takes all of this into account, and that's why it's totally personalized just for you. All other systems are an imbalance where we balance the hormones. Other programs are self-denial, self-control programs that actually teach your body to slow the metabolism. You know, I talked about this before, that when you decrease calories without this technology, you tell your body to turn fat burning off and to turn fat storage on. Your body thinks it's in a starvation mode. It acts as if there's a famine, and it slows the metabolism, teaching you how to gain weight. Not so with this system. The thing is, most people have procrastinated weight loss because it's hard. But what we've done is we've created a system that's not only effective but enjoyable, allowing you better compliance and better results. We've made our system easy and effective. We've laid everything out for you so that you could have the fastest and most effective results possible. You need a system that works. Our system is unlike anything else out there with this 5-component approach. We personalize it with you. But when you're dealing with hormones that you're going to balance for the rest of your life, you have to monitor. And that's why we use the best diagnostic tools for this, our exact hormonal assessment with the SURF technology and the NutriMost scan. But we also use the body composition analysis. It's not just about height and weight, which is your BMI. It's measuring all the factors. It's your weight, your fat mass, fat percentage, fat-free mass, total body water percentage, your muscle mass, bone mass, visceral fat, your metabolic age. We also give you one-on-one support. We provide accountability and we help you succeed. In fact, this was a text that I received, and I give everybody, as does Dr. Brian, gives everyone his mobile number. And this is a patient, David Fisher. You can see it December 13th. He texted me his weight. He actually took a picture of the scale. It says 268.3. Dr. Ray just thought I'd text you my latest milestone. Day 8 of round 2 was 281 last Thursday. And I said, that's fantastic. I love it. But where was your starting weight round 1? So I can calculate total weight loss. And he says, 338 on October 4th on my scale I've been tracking from, down 69 pounds. Then he realizes that he subtracted wrong. He says, or maybe he's 70, I guess. I told him, fantastic. And here's the funny part. He says, I'd like to be 240 by February 1st. I'm going to Jamaica with skinny friends. I told him, you can do it. And then here you see up on the far right, December 22nd, 261.4. Dr. Ray David Fisher still moving down. 258 will be 80 pounds since 10-4. Can't thank you enough for how this is working. Merry Christmas. Well, remember where he said he was going? Well, this is February 10th. And he says, Dr. Ray, thought you might find my before and after pictures interesting. The find was at the airport before my all-inclusive, it says Jamaican vacation. And here he is on the left before, then the middle before, and then on the right, down 95 pounds. He looks like a different person there. Our unique SURF technology allows us to get you into that fat-burning zone. We believe this is the biggest breakthrough advancement in weight loss, as well as natural health and healing. It's not about the food. We focus on the technology, but we have some great food. Our recipes, we have, you can have filet mignon, you can have lobster, crab, shrimp, tilapia, veal. There's so many great foods on this. All we know is if you commit yourself to the time, you will always get results.
I'm here to tell you about an awesome weight loss program that Dr. Ray has to offer. It is absolutely amazing. It is incredible. I'm sure that people that are out there that are looking for weight loss programs have tried many different programs that are out there. Me personally, I've tried Weight Watchers, and initially Weight Watchers worked for me, but I've gained the weight back. And also, Weight Watchers didn't target the areas that I needed to lose. This weight loss program with Dr. Ray targets the areas that you need to lose. It actually transforms your body. It is absolutely amazing. I am not hungry. I am satisfied. I don't binge. I follow the program. Dr. Ray, I feel like he is absolutely a man that is blessed, and he is sharing his blessings with everybody. I have lost 21 pounds, and I'm steamrolling to lose more, and it is absolutely, absolutely amazing. You must try it. Come and listen to Dr. Ray. You will not be disappointed. Thanks, Dr. Ray.
I use her for an analogy.
I'm Sherry Thomas, and I'm really excited about my visit today. It's the very first one, and I was so surprised how well I did. I lost 10 pounds of fat. That's like a pound of butter, 1 pound of butter times 10.
Hello, I'm Kevin, and I'm here to talk about my weight loss of this program. I want you to know is that I don't count it as a weight loss program. It is a fat loss program. It is not a diet. Diet's a four-letter word. Okay, and I've been on a whole lot of those. I have been on Weight Watchers, and I've been on, oh, come on, what is it? Another one of those kinds. I've had hypnosis. I've been on the stuff that you buy on television. I failed at all those. Actually, those diets failed me. This works. I started off, I was 220 pounds. My wife said I looked 4 months pregnant. Okay, in 40 days, my weight on this scale went down 38 pounds, which is quite good in 40 days, but it's really a lot better than that because I gained 12 pounds of water during that period of time. So if you do the math, we're talking I lost 50 pounds of fat in 40 days. I've kept it off for 6 months. This was the easiest thing I ever did. I started off, I was hypertensive, I had high blood pressure that was not well controlled on medication, and I was taking cholesterol medications. My wife, who's a therapist, nailed me with a blood pressure test toward the end of my 40 days. Without medication, I was 118/65, which is truly awesome. And this is the easiest thing I ever did. Typically in a diet, you feel miserable. You don't eat decently. You obsess about food. You feel miserable. You look like you're sick. And you're waiting till you finish up so you can go back to eating real food. It's not like this. When you're losing weight here, you feel better than you do normally. It's just it's a complete turnaround. There's only 2 negatives about this thing. One is you have to buy new clothes. And the other one is that people who you know won't recognize you. So the only thing I regret was I didn't do it sooner. But I've had this offer for 6 months now. I feel great. I love what's happened to my life. And if you've got this going on, check with getting together with the doctors over chiropractic as well, because that seems to have been a value to put them both together. My life is different. Yours can be too. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Maria. I'm just finishing my second round through. I'm on phase 3 right now, and I've had a great success with it. It hasn't been too hard for me. The food is fine. The calories are fine. From day 1, I've lost 66.2 pounds and about 4 sizes too, and it's been such a success, and I hope to lose more weight. That I'm going to be doing a 3rd round through starting before the holidays, but I think I'll be able to do that fine. And so I definitely want to say thank you, Dr. Ray.
Look at that smile on Maria's face. I love how she says she lost 66.2 pounds. Like that 0.2 pounds made a huge difference. But I'll tell you what, she did fantastic. She went on. She did do it again. And she lost a total of 104 pounds. She did absolutely, absolutely amazing. See, it's this transformational power, 40 days. And it goes in 40-day segments. And we talk about, you heard her say that she did a second time where she lost 66.2. Then she did a 3rd time where she lost 104 pounds. And there's the transformational power of 40 days. We find that that's the optimum. And we see Noah saw 40 days and 40 nights of rain transform the world. Jonah foretold that Nineveh would be totally overturned or completely transformed in 40 days. Jesus fasted 40 days and 40 nights before being tempted by the devil. Jesus presented himself to the disciples for 40 days following his resurrection. This revealed to us that 40 days, it literally means full and total transformation, the death of the old and rebirth of the new. And so when we take a look at this, our system versus every other system out there, you take a look at the top 3 weight loss systems, for instance, they don't get you in fat burning. Ours does. The time period to lose 30 pounds, this is 20 to 30 weeks. Ours is 30 days for guys and 40 days for women. These other programs don't target abnormal fat. They don't reset the metabolism. In fact, they actually lower the metabolism. See, we raise and reset the metabolism. They don't reset the weight set point. They don't eliminate hunger and cravings. They don't address the 5 essentials of fat loss. They don't utilize surf technology. They're not doctor supervised. They don't guarantee the results. And get this, they have a higher cost per pound loss than our program. So because of technology, we can do things that have never been able to be done prior to this. So you lose the weight quicker, better, easier, and healthier. So people ask, like, what does the program cost? Well, let me tell you. What's the cost of having a heart attack or diabetes, cancer, or stroke? The cost of being in a nursing home? The cost of not having your self-esteem? Ask Gene what it cost. He would have paid almost anything if we would have told him he'll be free of liver disease, free of sleep apnea, free of high blood pressure, free of high cholesterol, and free of diabetes. I mean, it's just amazing what we're able to do. So imagine looking great, feeling great, having better health, better skin, better hair, better sleep, more energy, looking and feeling sexier. You came here for a reason. You want to change. You want results, and you already took that very first step. So just ask yourself, what will life be like just 40 short days from now? Everybody has different goals, but you deserve to hit those goals. You deserve to feel great about yourself. You get to decide to lose the weight. You get to decide to have a healthy lifestyle. So how would you like to lose at least 25 or more pounds, have more energy, look great, and decrease your risk of diabetes and heart disease all in the next 40 days? Raise your hand and say, I do. See, and the best part, it's guaranteed. You guys are the ones that are committed, because 90% of success is what? It's showing up. And you showed up. And because you showed up, we're giving you a gift. And today only, it's normally $99. It's only going to be $27. We'll give you that body composition analysis, that weight loss consultation. We'll review your goals. We'll help you personalize a plan to hit your goals. We'll show you exactly what you need. We'll give you 2 gallons per week of our alkaline, oxygenated, antioxidant, highly filtered microcrystalline water. You'll get unlimited emails to Dr. Carskaddan. My wife saw this, and I had to put it in here. It says, there's a skinny woman inside me that's dying to get out. And I can usually shut the girl up with cookies. It actually didn't say girl, but you get the point. But the thing is, we don't have to shut anybody up now. We can let the skinny person come shining through. And today, it's so easy because it's only $27 for that body composition analysis and that weight loss consultation. And I'll tell you what, it's just an amazing, amazing program to get you on the way to transform your body. Sign up below now, and you can begin losing the weight and dramatically transform your life. Sign up below now to turn your body into the ultimate fat-burning machine. Just sign up below now to dramatically transform your life and lose the weight once and for all.